What's going on, guys? This is the PokeDTide podcast, where we serve you up a cup of the hottest takes on what's going on in the Pokemon community. Yizzy.
Huh?
Dude, I cracked up when Alex said that it's not a podcast if Yizzy's not eating.
Well, did he say that?
Yes, the chat's already saying that. That's hilarious. That's awesome. We got a lot of stuff to talk about this evening, mostly about Leonhart's Pop Up Shop. So, obviously, you guys know that myself and Yizzy, we were not here last week because it was Yizzy's, it was Chinese New Year, and Yizzy was celebrating Chinese New Year. Yizzy's kind of stuck right now, but we're doing a great time. We're having a good time. And yeah, so let's get right into it. So, how has your weekend been?
Mine?
Yeah, you keep looking up. Don't look up.
Oh, sorry. Let me pull this down so the camera's split. Okay.
What's going on, Claire?
What's
going on, Kinamori?
What's up, guys? How you
All right,
doing?
what,
Can you
what,
hear
what'd
me?
you, yes, we can hear you. What'd you do this weekend?
Dang, why you so aggressive? Golly, so
'Cause I'm
aggressive
eating too
off the jump. Yes, I can hear you. I didn't do much this weekend, man. To be fair.
Yeah,
I didn't do. Huh?
Yeah,
Yeah, it was a pretty boring weekend. I started binge collecting Game of Thrones again.
binge watching.
Yeah. Binge watching. What did I say?
You said binge collecting, dog.
Binge watching Game of Thrones, and man, like I forgot half of the stuff that happened. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's so good. It's so good.
Yeah, it's really good. It's really good. I've been watching like reviews on it and like character breakdowns and season breakdowns. It's great, man.
Yeah. Sounds pretty interesting. Yeah. My weekend wasn't interesting at all.
How was your weekend?
This weekend was very boring. I like that. I like that. It was kind of torturous. Cause my sister got engaged Saturday in Denver. Her and her now fiance flew out to Denver. He's from Boston. Well, he's not from Boston. He's from North Carolina, but he moved to Boston. But him and my sister, they flew over to Denver. They got engaged, and literally, like, we knew what time they were gonna get engaged to, and so like that entire time, I was like heading up towards my temple, and my mom and her friend were basically giving me a lecture in a car for about an hour straight, there and back, about why I need to get married. And like they don't really know about my social life, so it's like I really wanted to tell them, like, hey, your boy is good. Your boy got game.
You ain't got no game.
Cap, in the month of January, I went on 3 different dates, dog. I'm a hoe.
Okay. Whatever you say, man.
So let's go ahead and take it to Leonhart's pop-up shop. So that weekend was interesting. But before we talk about the pop-up shop, what are you wearing?
Huh? Dude, I didn't have enough time to change. I just got back from jiu-jitsu.
This guy just got done rolling around with a bunch of sweaty dudes. Am I correct?
Yes. I don't know if they were sweaty though. It's pretty basic drills today, so didn't sweat too much.
Go into detail.
Hmm?
Go into detail. What'd you do today?
We learned how to take people from half guard into half mount. Yeah.
So you learned how to mount someone.
No, you're already mounted. You're half.
Oh, you're already mounted.
Or guard. It's called half guard.
So you were taken from behind.
Huh?
Were you taken from behind?
No, you're on top. Chest to chest.
Chest to chest? Eye contact?
Not really. I'm more focused on their hands.
Someone said I need to turn on my mic. Let me go ahead and do that. Testing. There we go. I think that should be sufficient. There we go. Shiv, mic is a little low. Okay, I guess I need to speak up more.
Oh, that's really cool.
That should be a bit better.
I can't wait till I'm able to live roll. I can't live roll yet until I get my stripe. I just started this year, so I'm not like all that.
Yeah. So that's pretty awesome that you've been rolling around with a bunch of dudes.
Yeah, I think
I'm proud of you, man.
I rolled around with one chick one time.
Life's good, man. Life's good. I'm going on dates. You're rolling around with dudes. It's nice. It's nice.
Yeah.
So I have in my notes, and I know you have it in your notes because we talked about it last week, of banter related subject matter, and you and I talked about this.
Should we talk about Leonhart and then banter at the end? I think that's
let's do that.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
This is a very I don't know about sensitive topic, but it's very polarizing, I guess you can say.
I think people are still kind of upset about it. So just to give you my experience, because we'll talk about what you did that weekend, but let's go ahead and get right into the nitty gritty of Leonhart's Pop Up Shop. So,
give some context first.
I got there. So, those guys who do not know, about 2 to 3 weeks before Leonhart's Pop Up Shop, Leonhart himself sent me an email, privately inviting me out to the event. And at that time, I was like, Lee,
no, give context of like the event.
Hold on.
Oh, never mind. Just do your thing.
Oh, okay. The context of the event. So essentially, guys, Leonhart threw a pop-up shop, a 90s pop-up shop for the first time ever. It's not by the Pokemon Company. It's by Leonhart himself. He threw a pop-up shop. And after that pop-up shop, there was a lot of people that felt like they didn't get the experience that they wanted. And there was some people that thought that they got what they got out of it. You know, they thought they had a great time out of it. But because of the negative experience that some people had, it created this level of toxicity and drama. So we're going to talk about it. Because, like, this whole situation reminds me of Pokemon Saves the World, where myself and Yizzy, we went, and the actual environment itself was so great. But when you look at the stream itself, it looked horrible. It looked like there was a lot of things that weren't playing. And yeah, sure, like a lot of these sorts of events that happen for the first time ever, it's not going to go as smooth as you thought it was going to go smooth. So like, let's get down into the nitty gritty of it. Like, I'm gonna tell you guys about my experience, and I'm gonna be as objective as possible. So 2 weeks prior to 2 to 3, actually 3 weeks prior to the event, I got an email from Lee privately inviting me out to the event. He and I had been in back and forth contact already via email and Twitter DMs. And so I was like, Lee, I already bought my ticket, man. But yeah, I was like, hey, is there any way I could like transfer this over to Yizzy? And he was like, no, because like they're gonna be really strict. The people who are checking the tickets, I won't be checking the tickets otherwise.
For me?
Yes,
you did.
Dead ass.
Oh, I didn't know that. You said you
did.
Why
Why else? No, I did ask. Why else would I ask? So
I don't remember you telling me that.
I get my flight on a red eye. So I would typically take red eyes to 2 places, and so I get to Dallas like right at 9:30 in the morning. And I didn't know who all was coming until like Yizzy started sending me like stories of who all was in Dallas at that time. And I was like, what? And so like the only people that I thought was there at that time was myself, Don Diego, Pokemon Radar, and Alex Hodges, because we were all staying at the same hotel. And then obviously I knew Claire's Lair. Shout out to Claire's Lair. She was there, or she was still on the way there. Poke Trainer Jess, Poke Sun, Ryan Honda. So like those were the people that I thought that was coming. I didn't know it was gonna be like jam packed with all these crazy people. So myself and Alex Hodges were with each other the vast majority of the day. I get lunch at first with Rock Pokemon. He's a cool dude. And then after that, once we get back to the hotel, I'm hanging out with Alex because he just got done with his shoot with his client. And then, right around like 6 o'clock or so, myself, Alex, Laura, and John, we take an Uber to this tower. And that's where the private event was at. And there you had Danny Duncan, Myself, Alex, Laura, and John were the first people there. Like, we walk into the tower, there's no one there. We get up to the elevator, no one is there. It's just us. Then all of a sudden, Danny Duncan shows up with his crew. You have Pat Flynn, Radar, Gem Mint. But I knew Gem Mint was coming too. PokeRev was there. Just everyone was there, and it was crazy to me. It was sick, like, just meeting all these people. Granted, it was it was a very small, confined space. But towards the end of the evening, we got to go out and we had a drone light show. And for those of you guys who saw, on social media, Leonhart had a drone demo the night before. So a lot of you who are locals to Dallas, you probably saw that out in the evening, or if you saw it on social media, then you saw it there. Yeah, it was really nice. We came back that evening, and myself, Alex, Laura, and John, we went straight to bed. It was late. It was getting late. We were kind of tired already. And then the next day, so this is where things started going on, okay? So next day is the day of the actual event. The actual event started at 9 a.m. I'm up. I'm ready to go. And I'm up and, I'm ready to rock and roll. You know what I mean? I said I didn't know what the process was in terms of, like, getting in the line and all that jazz. Like, what do I need to do? Because I had my Pearl VIP tickets. Like, I legitimately asked Basic Trainer here, like, the day before, like, hey, what do I need to do? Am I, like, guaranteed a pack or what? And so what happened is that around 9:30, I'm like, hey, we need to go, guys. Because, like, myself, Laura, John, I was like, hey, we can just ride together there and get together there and walk in together. So it's not that big of a hassle. So myself and I'm waiting in the lobby. Laura, John, they come downstairs. They're ready to go. And I'm like, hey, I think Alex is still producing his video, so I'm just going to wait for him. Y'all go ahead. So they had just got done eating breakfast. They left. Then myself and Alex, we left right around 10 or 10:30. We get there. We're in our Uber riding to the bomb factory, and I kid you not, that line wrapped around multiple buildings. I think like 6 at minimum. Okay. Uber driver drops us off at the front of the entrance. Closer to the front of the entrance. We're walking past this line because, like, obviously we're on a list, but I also have VIP tickets. So, like, I don't know what the procedure is. So I go up to the ticket booth and I said, hey, myself and Alex here are on the list, but I also have a VIP pass as well. So, like, the lady took both mine and his IDs, took it off of the list because Leonhart had his own list. And so, like, once we got that, we got a golden band, and we walked around the building into an alley where there was signs directing us to the VIP entrance. So that was where VIP ticket holders were supposed to walk to. And so myself, and there was no line. Like, we just literally got in with a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh people, like Yu-Gi-Oh content creators. We walked in and we were just in. Like, they checked my bag. They checked Alex's bag. We're in. We're Gucci. Like, that was the least stressful thing there was. So this is where I start seeing issues. I get in. I run into Danny. Danny, like, isn't able to get into certain areas of the venue, and I'm like, this is Danny. Like, Danny's allowed to go in pretty much every aspect of the factory itself because Danny is a live host, and it's Danny, obviously. Like, Danny's going to be on the stage, so Danny's allowed to be everywhere. But security wasn't allowing Danny to get anywhere. So we fixed that immediately as soon as we got there. And I think this is my assumption, and I could be very much wrong.
Danny, I feel like Danny, like, took it like well. She's like, guys, I don't know.
Yeah. Danny did take it really well, and I'm like, okay, we went to the front stage, and then we got Danny situated with the right kind of bands, because, like, Laura and John, they didn't get the gold bands until I told them to get it. So, yeah, Team Sam, Rux, and Team APS, they were all there as far as the Yu-Gi-Oh guys go. It was, dude.
Samurai X won?
All the Yu-Gi-Oh guys were there.
Like,
all the major Yu-Gi-Oh guys.
Won,
yeah.
What do you mean, yeah? You're, like, confused.
Team Sam.
No, like, Samurai X won. Not Sam.
No. I think Samurai X won. I think he was
like
there.
He's like Asian. He wears his
No, I know who you're talking about. I think he was there.
Very raspy voice, like, yo, what up, guys?
No, I watch his videos. But
I do too. I'm a big fan of him. I really like him. I like his energy.
yeah. What's going on, Polish Rob? But Ruxin's really cool too. He lost his voice there. Usually I lose my voice. But back to the story. So this is what I think would happen, right? And I could very much be wrong. I literally saw this huge line form. Well, I didn't see the line form, but what I think happened was that a line form, and everyone who had a general admissions ticket and a VIP ticket just got all in one line. They thought that once they got to the front, they'd be situated. I think that was the issue. Mm-hmm. I blame security for not taking care of people the right way or giving the right directions. But I don't blame Leonhart for the event that he threw. Okay? So a lot of people had issues with the VIP area. A lot of people had issues with the length of the line. I think what happened was that they originally were intending to have two separate lines. But the fact that everyone just got conglomerated together in just one line, it's like, okay, well, screw it. Like, it's too late to kind of like separate lines now. Because there was a VIP entrance. If you had a VIP ticket, I walked through it. There was no one walking through it. And so
pretty easy. VIP, please come over around the corner.
But that wasn't happening. That was not happening. And so, like, I just think that everyone who got stuck in a line, they were like, well, if I leave this line, then I can't get the packs that I want. And I think what should have been done first was that if you were Andy said he's still in the line. He never got in. If you're VIP, I wish what they could have done was like, hey, you guys can pick out your packs first, because if you're guaranteed, based on the ticket, if you bought a ticket, you're guaranteed an automatic pack. It doesn't matter, you're guaranteed it. And then you're guaranteed to be on stage on the live, right? Mm-hmm. I was guaranteed my packet. I got my pack, but I never got on the live. That part I don't really care for, because I was on stage like when there was nothing going on. I was with Alex when he pulled his Charizard, because I helped record that as well. But yeah, it was just not well done, And then the food truck was only there for probably like 2.5 hours, maybe 3 hours, and they just ran out of food. But I will say this: the decorations for the VIP announcements was via email where to meet. Okay, cool. So that's awesome. But I think Basic Trainer, the thing is that not everyone read that email. And so you had a bunch of people stuck in a line. Yes, that's kind of their fault, but I also think it's also security's job to kind of designate and instruct people where to go.
Did you get in pretty easily? Like, was it easy for
I think
you to get in?
I think he pulled a Charizard, dog. He wore a rattle with all these superhero t-shirt, like this t-shirt there. He got Rattle on a stream, dog, and Rattle wasn't even there. But dude, the line was long. The line was absolutely long.
How does that answer what I just asked him?
No, I was just saying. I was talking about a shirt.
Well, that supplied everyone with what? I got nothing. I couldn't even get a ticket.
Dude, he could have supplied everyone some rolls and some mounts, though.
Make the food truck. Oh, that. Yeah, I could have. My parents do that in restaurants.
But yeah, there was valid criticisms, but I think some of them. So Basic Trainer said he was one of the first 40 people in, so he's Gucci. But no, I think there was definitely.
But did you line up in the VIP or did you line up in the regular one?
No, it was just one solid line, dude. There wasn't two lines. It was just one line.
But there was supposed to be two.
There was. I think there was supposed to be two.
That's what I'm saying. Like, did you line up in the VIP line?
I think all the lines were. I think all the packs were at original MSRP. Oh yeah. By the way, this is this shirt from the event. But don't worry, I am being objective.
You didn't even get me one thing. Terrible podcast.
One of the other concerns was that if you bought the VIP merch, I mean, if you bought the VIP ticket, you got the VIP merch bundle, right? So in that merch bundle was a tote and a signed poster of Leonhart, and then 5 ads for like PSA and maybe Troll and Toad, and the thing is that there was 2 lines, but even the VIP long was pretty line. Really? Because it just looked like it was just one solid line.
Interesting.
Okay, yeah. Once inside, the VIP general missions line fell apart. Okay, yeah. Pikachu was there too. It just looked like it was bad. It looked really, really bad. But I don't blame that on Lee. I blame that on security for doing a piss poor job. Like, you could pay someone to do something and then them not executing correctly. I don't think that's Leonhart's fault. It's also like the first event of its own kind. You know, like, it's not an event thrown by the Pokemon Company International. It's an event thrown by Leonhart. And for an event at that caliber, I thought it was pretty fantastic. The decorations were amazing. Yeah, the hoodies, the sweaters were $60. Which I think it's a proper price. Like, I bought Don Diego's long sleeve shirt and that cost me $60.
Oh,
That's
yeah. I'd pay the hoodie $60. That's about right.
Yeah, I'd pay that. Like, this was like 35, so like, that's normal for a tee.
I mean, it's more higher end as long as like, look. Can I see the tag of it?
It's probably Gildan.
Like, what brand is it? Let me see. Is it Canvas?
I can't tell, but this is what it looks like. I don't have the best lighting.
It looks like Canvas. Yeah, that's high quality. It all comes
feels
down
good.
to the quality of the shirt.
Yeah, no, and so like, I think that's my only criticism of it. But like, people talking about how the VIP lounge was bad. I thought the VIP lounge was cool. There was like a fake camp. There was like 2 fake campfires. There was like giant rocks, like fake rocks in there. It just looked really cool. I think the whole like, I think one of the criticisms was like it looked like just a bunch of cardboard and posters put up. Like, I don't think that was the case, or posters. Like, that made no sense. See, Claire said it. The hoodies were expensive, but it was a donation to Nami.
Claire, did you like, even if it wasn't a donation to Nami to help support whatever cause, I would have been fine. Yeah, Claire, did you vlog that? Did you vlog your experience there, Claire? If y'all didn't know, y'all should follow Claire. She makes YouTube content.
I believe she made a reel of it, but she might be in the process of making one. I know Kang here's helping us. Kang is helping me with a short vlog of the event as well. Waiting on the Leonhart Pop Up Shop. Yeah, one day.
Sponsored by Premier Trading.
Yeah, no, Pikachu. I agree with Pikachu. I met with Shiv and Basic in the VIP lounge. It was actually a chill space where I spent most of my time. The bartenders were cool too. Yeah, dude, it was cool. It was really nice, dude. And like, halfway through, I'm like, hold on, this is like really cool. This is really cool. And like, so like, VIP was actually split up into 2 sections actually. So you have your VIP lounge for all your ticket holders, but if you were either an influencer that was on Leonhart's list, if you were a sponsor of the event, or if you're rare candy, you had access to the other VIP lounge. It was like a safari zone. And so like, it was really cool because like, as soon as I walked in there, Poke Beach was just chilling, because like, I think Poke Beach is like a, you know, really, really nice dude, but I think he's kind of like a recluse in a way. So like,
anybody that had VIP passes could attend a VIP lounge.
Yeah, anyone who had VIP passes could attend the VIP lounge, but they couldn't get into the influencer/sponsor section without a gold band. But it's like a small part.
Can I ask you this? For people that had general admission, what were they allowed to do at the convention or at the pop-up shop, and what were they not allowed to do?
They were not allowed to go into the VIP lounge. So, if you walked upstairs, they had security posted at that spot, which I also think that they didn't do a hot job doing either. I think a lot of people just kind of got through, because like, each time someone walks up they're supposed to check the bands right there, but I don't think they were doing that well either. But essentially everything that's on that main floor right there is open to everyone if you're in the actual venue. So obviously, you walk through that whole experience. It's a pop, like, you got to see the little decorations of the toys and stuff. I thought that was really cool.
Acceptable, Max Power.
Yeah, Max Power, that's not acceptable.
Is our thing lagging?
No, it's not. Everything is everything is in the green right now. You're just echoing. Get your mic, get your volume fixed.
Okay.
Are you guys gonna pick up the Nami streamers later in the stream? Yeah, we still gotta do. Yeah, what we did was that we concluded with what we had with that. So everyone that got their prizes with that's concluded with that. And that's because of the fact that it just cut off with Leonhart's Nami giveaway.
The packs and the Charizard was given away. I think we had to give away a couple of stuff, but we're waiting on Pokemon
Ken Lee to
Network
send out the rest. Yeah.
Mhm.
So once we get the rest, we'll just have that all sent out.
But the main giveaway is over. We already gave away like the packs and stuff.
Yeah.
You missed
But-
live match?
But yes, essentially, if you were in the general admissions, you cannot go upstairs. So the most you could really do is like take pictures. There was a couple. I think there was 1 or 2 booths, like two or three spots where you could take pictures.
One of the big things. Like I know what you just said, but Claire's saying a little bit differently. Only because I did some research. That's why I asked you.
No, yeah. I'm saying there wasn't anything. Like there's not actual activities for people to do something.
Maybe you weren't too aware with general admission, because I watched a couple of videos, tried to do my research. It seems like the people who had general admission didn't have much to do compared to VIP though.
Well, VIP didn't have much to do either. The only difference between VIP.
I'm comparing to.
Hold on. I'm saying that compared to general admissions.
Hold on.
The difference is that all you could do was just go upstairs, hang out with other people, and it's probably less crowded, and you had access to the bar that you had to pay for.
Huh.
That's the only difference, right?
Interesting. I heard there was like 3 areas that they couldn't go into. Maybe like the Safari something. I don't know.
The Safari Zone was for that was like influencers, like the actual influencer rare candy.
Oh, okay.
That's what it was for that. Then you have the backstage, which I wasn't even allowed into. Only like people like Pat Flynn, Necra, Danny, Nate, and Lee, and probably like whoever Lee wanted in there was allowed to go to backstage, and that was like their way to decompress and unwind and do whatever they wanted to do.
Right.
General admissions.
I want to touch on. Are you done? Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, but I wanted to make like one last point. Okay.
Go ahead.
Essentially, what I think people have an issue with is that, one, they had high expectations. Do they have certain criticisms that I think that are very valid? Absolutely. I think that's 100% correct in certain things. Like, do I believe that if you bought your VIP tickets with the merch bundle, I think in a way you kind of got shafted. Yeah, you can make the argument that, hey, you're getting a vintage pack, but if the vintage pack is supposed to be $4,
what are the price comparisons, and how are they getting shafted?
You're paying $215, and the merch bundle itself is just a tote with a poster and then 5 ads, and you're guaranteed. It's like five pieces of paper that are like ads of like Troll and Toad and PSA and stuff like that.
Okay, and then that's $214 compared to what?
Is
that considered VIP?
That's the VIP merch bundle. So if you bought the Pearl which is the highest tiered ticket that you could possibly get, that was the most expensive ticket you could possibly get. Is that worth $215?
And what's the one below it?
It's I don't know what's the basic cost of it for general admissions, but I don't think it would be too high.
But you don't get a vintage pack, so how is it not worth it?
Because listen, the vintage pack itself, if the MSRP of a vintage pack is $4, then is the tote, the poster, and the 5 pieces of ad that you get, and then you being able to walk into an event, is that merch bundle worth $215? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking on the aspect of what people.
VIP, you don't get a pack, right?
Yeah, but the pack is $4. You're missing the point.
But if you were to buy it out in like non pop-up shop, it wouldn't be $4.
Of course, but I'm talking about the criticisms that people are getting. I'm not talking about myself. I'm talking about what other people, why people are upset about the VIP merch bundle.
But that doesn't make sense. Wait,
it doesn't.
I would rather just got the pack ticket without the bundle. That's definitely not a great deal. So you could get the pack without that bundle?
Correct.
For how
There's
much?
different tiers of VIP.
So what is I guess what is the lowest here? I'm trying to compare and contrast. You said $214, but
so general admissions was $25.
And you can still get a pack with general admissions?
No.
Okay, so based off what you're explaining, it's like $25 not get a pack or $214 and get a pack. I'd rather pay $214 and get a pack. So why is that not a great deal when you can
I
get
personally
almost
think
a
it's a
five?
great deal with when you factor in like the ambiance, being able to meet all these cool
So you can
people.
get a pack with a $35 ticket.
My friend got packs for $35 a ticket. Who did? My GA was 55.
So you can get a pack with general admission.
Is this? Let me see if the website's still up.
That's why I'm so confused. I'm like generally confused right now.
Leonhart Pop Up. It doesn't have. It says sold out, so I can't really look at the price of the tickets. My friend got packs for $35. My GA was $55.
All right, I'll go to what I was explaining.
Okay, go ahead.
While you get your facts straight.
My fact is straight. I'm talking about my experience. I'm talking about why people are upset about the VIP merch bundle. That's a fact.
VIP 3 / general mission plus pack 1 general mission ticket 1 reserve card pack.
Okay.
I don't know.
Rocket and Jungle are cool, but where was the first edition? There wasn't first edition anything. It was all unlimited, dog.
Okay, I'll go with another controversial description that I was about to
go
over. One was people saying they didn't get to see Leonhart alive. And this goes back to what Rob was saying just a second ago. I guess it goes to show how hard it is to actually be an event coordinator as a profession. I definitely a reason why they make so much money is to prevent some of the small things people complain about. And I've watched a couple of videos of this pop-up shop mainly because I wasn't there. I don't know the prices of what it costs, like we were talking about. But some of those videos, I saw Leonhart in those videos. And a huge complaint was, why wasn't Leonhart there? I paid all this money just to see him. He was rarely out. And almost as if he wouldn't want to be there. Another comment I saw was like, he was embarrassed because the event was going on, or the event was going so poorly and all this stuff. And it just goes to show, from my experience, of how people's expectations. I have a lot of friends that run events, and I was part of a lot of esport. Attended a lot of esports, like major events and conventions, anime conventions, and it's really hard to like run the front end, let alone the back end of stuff, right? This pop-up shop was his own pop-up shop. It was his baby, so he's kind of like wants to know what everything is going on at that moment. So something in the back end, let's say some lies, some scheduling, some people weren't up, certain things that had to happen, he was in charge of it. It's not because he doesn't want to be there. It's actually really hard to be a like event coordinator. Let's ask Matt with COLLECTCON. We barely saw him. Like, we were lucky to even see him for what, like 5 minutes, right? Like, you were calling him, sometimes he wouldn't pick up. Some lady had like a stroke, which was like terrible at the event, and a man had a stroke at an event in Dallas. Like, that's terrible. He had to attend to that, call the EMTs or whatever, just to get that figured out. Maybe like, talk to some of the family members. That takes out like an hour or two of the event. Talking to certain event coordinators. It's really hard, man. So I find that very hard to believe.
So, just to touch on that, okay? And this is what I saw, cuz I didn't stay in this safari zone the entire time. I probably stayed maybe no more than 15 to 20 minutes there just to open up packs with Rev, Pat, Flynn, and a few other people, and Alex. That was it. I spent a lot of time downstairs. I spent a lot of time and the reason I spent a lot of time downstairs is because I had to film for Danny, and shoot some stuff for Danny while Danny was on stage. So, a lot of people say that Leonhart wasn't as present on the stage, but when Leonhart was on the floor, he would get swarmed. He would get swarmed, and while that happened, he was signing as much stuff as possible. Then he had to go to VIP. Why? Because that's where he had to do his meet and greet. There was literally, you think there was a line downstairs? So those of you guys who are in general missions that didn't go upstairs at all or see what was going on upstairs, in VIP in that lounge, there was a legit line that wrapped around the VIP lounge for Leonhart for a meet and greet. Myself and out, like, I kid you not, I tried to talk to Lee and just say, hey, thank you for the invite again, because even though I saw him the night before and I was able to talk to him, I was able to see him right there in front of me, and I didn't even want to bother him just because he was, at that point, he's too busy trying to take care of his fans, take care of the people that support his content, and people who are trying, like, that flew in to meet him, okay? I don't think people got shafted. I think there are people that had very, very high expectations, and they were thinking that this was going to be like a convention when it's not. This is a pop-up shop. People have to remember that. This is a pop-up shop. You go, like, this is, if you go to any other pop-up shop, the pop-up shop is actually a lot smaller than what Leonhart threw. And I kid you not, I've spoken to Lee plenty of times, and even when he was talking on the podcast for the Shadowless podcast, he said that he has bags underneath his eyes. He's been working tirelessly at it. So for someone to throw this event, which in my eyes, I thought it was fantastic. Don't get me wrong. I see those criticisms. Some of them I do agree with. But you can't hate the guy for throwing something for the first time ever. You can't compare this to any other 90s Pokemon pop-up shop because it's never happened before. So, I'm giving Lee the benefit of the doubt because I think he's going to take those criticisms and, anytime he does plan on doing another 90s pop-up shop again, I think he's going to execute it. And sure, maybe that second time there probably will be some issues or complaints, right?
Yeah. Do you know, I think this is very one-sided, like what I'm about to say, but after watching all these videos, I'm so disgusted, man. I'm like absolutely disgusted
About
the community, man. The Pokemon community. Like it's so annoying, man. Like, yes, it was disorganized, okay? It left a sour taste in some people's mouth. There's definitely something that could have been done. But like the way they reacted, man, it's so like disgust. Like I was reading comments where like, dude, like Leonhart should cancel his content. This is embarrassing. This and that. Like almost as if he killed somebody. Almost as if he like freaking had like a first-degree murder or like a rape conviction. Like he was like the disgustingest thing on earth. And like it's just like this is a fail. Like not worth it. This guy sucks. Not like it's just I don't know. It's just very disturbing. I found one good video, and I read it, and it was I liked his take on it. He looked at like some of the good, but he addressed the bad and something. He said yes, it was cramped, but during that time, like he was happy that he met people like in that line, right? Like clearly they waited 3, 4, some even 5 hours just to get a pack. And that really sucks. And like definitely needs to be addressed. But at the same time, he was like, I met these 3 really cool people. We connected. We opened packs to each other. I got to hang out with people that like enjoyed this hobby with me. One guy said, I got to enjoy like this area with his brother, Like it was experience between just him and his brother,
Mm-hmm.
And so the fact that they like made this time to enjoy this Pokemon cards with something they enjoyed as a kid, it was a one-time experience for him.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of I wrote this down where I found this comment and it kind of like rang home to me. He said hold on, let me find it right here. He said the trade and play section was dope. Taking snazzy pictures if you're into that. Definitely the event was oversold and a lot of disorganization would definitely leave a sour taste in folks' mouth. But at the end of the day, it's what you make it, in my opinion. Sorry you didn't have a positive experience, but hopefully Leonhart learns from this time around and improves. I definitely had fun, but also have critiques. And that's how people should look at it.
I think that's the best way you could possibly give criticism. I think, I was there, right? When I started after the event, I started hearing from a lot of content creators that they took a view at the live chat that was happening on the entire event, and some of the comments during that whole live chat feed were absolutely disgusting. And
Like
people
even
forget.
let
Hold
me make this
on.
before I forget. when I open a video up and it says this and that, whatever, yeah, like, was it worth it? And the first few sentences out of someone's mouth is, Leonhart, you should be ashamed of yourself for throwing this kind of event. Like, what? Are you serious? What do you mean you should be ashamed? Like, oh my gosh, I don't know. It's just, that's why I feel disgusted. Keep going. Sorry.
So after the event, we're at this place called Punch Bowl, and we're talking about the live chat that was happening, and some of the stuff was disgusting, and people forget. A lot of the people that were making disgusting comments forget that Leonhart, his content and his channel is a family-friendly channel. His content is made with the thought in mind that kids are going to watch this. So imagine you're a parent and you have a kid who's watching this stream, who's excited to watch a stream because they can't go, and they're reading all this disgusting content. Like messages. It's just disgusting. Just a sidetrack, myself and Yizzy will be at every COLLECTICON because we work in conjunction with COLLECTICON. We are special guests to the event. We will be at every single one of them. Max, just to give you a heads up.
I need to give credit to the guy I quoted. His name's Brian's Bodega. He creates YouTube content. Brian's Bodega.
But just to say something, Max, guys, we have to understand that we're all human beings, and for us to show who we are, for us to put ourselves out there on this platform, that takes guts. It takes a different kind of bravery. It doesn't matter how much you're getting paid. It doesn't matter. No money. There's no amount of money out there for anyone to be able to be subjected to any sort of toxic messages. And so, especially if you're getting bombarded with it, right? Like, sure, you might get 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 messages that are very toxic, but there are times that there's a certain limit for certain people. For some, it might just be that one message where it's like, man, this sucks. Screw social media. And some people build that thick skin, but when it's on a massive overload, there's only so much you can take. And especially with an event that you put your all into, where someone's literally like I literally saw Lee the night before, and you could just tell that he was tired. Like, you could physically tell that dude was tired. So I think people really need to understand how much it goes to doing this, because at the end of the day, I don't see any other Pokemon content creator out there doing what Lee did. And that's not me crapping on any other Pokemon content creator out there. It just takes a lot to do it. Pokemon did not put this event up. Leonhart did. And for someone to do that, that's huge. Imagine if none of these conventions were going on, guys. Imagine if Leonhart didn't throw this thing. Imagine if nothing happened in the midst of COVID. What would Pokemon be like? Social media is just this toxic place. And honestly, like, it's sort of the reason why I don't even post on Instagram as much anymore. Or TikTok. Because it's just so toxic.
Yeah. And we're definitely not built to withstand millions and thousands of like negative comments.
No one is.
Like, I don't care what people say, like, oh, I have thick skin. I don't care what you say. Or like, fighters in general, like UFC fighters, because I follow them and that's why I'm quoting them. A lot of them like go to counseling. They're like, just because of the fame, that they get. One of my favorite fighters, Israel Adesanya, and he came public about it. He's like, all this like crap talk I say and on camera, and then like what I get, like, if I didn't prepare he prepared himself before he made it big time, before he won the championship, because he knew there's going to be a lot of haters, and he knew that like it's not something he can take alone, or withstand.
Max Power, I'm going to address your comment real fast. You said, I just hope that people will place less weight on the negativity that they get from strangers, especially online. That's very easier said than done. It's so easy to say that. It's very easy to say that.
It's so easy to envision it too, Like,
yeah, it's so easy.
Shiv, if I had 100,000 subscribers on my channel and they hated me, that'd be easy.
Yeah, you're still getting money. No,
all day
it's not easy.
until I actually get it. Then I can be like, Shiv, I can't handle it,
Put yourself, Max, what I would suggest, anyone who agrees with what you're saying, I would say this. put yourself out there right now. Your profile is literally the letter M, right? Put yourself out there. Literally put yourself out there.
Don't do it.
And do it as much as possible and see what kind of reaction you would get. And do it every single day. Every single day. Every single day. It's not easy.
Polish Rob put a video out, and if he's still in here, it was the funniest thing he told me. Like, I mean, we had like thousands of views, right? Oh, the last Stylebender, he's nice, dude. I love him. And one dude had nothing to do with the freaking content itself. I think he was reviewing like first edition Team Rocket stuff, right? I don't know what it was. I'm just making that, but it was a video definitely about Pokemon. And somebody was just like, Rob, like, why is your eyes bloodshot? Like, are you high in all your videos? And like, that's funny to us, but it's not funny to the person like taking the hit, right? Rob was like, I don't know why, but this bothers me. Like, you know, like, is my camera off? Is my lighting off? Do I really look like a pale ghost? Like, something small like that, it annoys people, man. Even on a smaller scale.
And it's not like
funny. I laughed, but like Rob didn't think it was funny, but then he thought it was funny.
Yeah.
You know?
No, and it's not like, okay, like you're getting it like once or twice. It's probably like the same exact comment that you read so often that it becomes so repetitive, then it's like mentally it gets to you at that point. It's like, hey, maybe these guys are right. Like if multiple people are saying the same thing, then maybe they're right. That's what gets to you. It's not that one random comment that you get. It's that comment that becomes so repetitive that does get to you. So it's like, dude, it's intense, man. But like, overall,
why do you think Shiv squats now and does leg day? That's why Shiv doesn't skip leg day anymore.
No, I've been hitting legs. Dude. Okay, sidebar. I graduated high school in 2013 weighing 95 pounds, okay? When I first started working out in 2018, I weighed 120 pounds. I was a stick. I was underweight for my height. I put on 40 pounds, okay?
Yeah.
Like, I've been working out.
I'm talking about your legs.
No, hold on. I know my legs, okay? My legs were not built even then. They were skinnier then than now, okay? It's a day-by-day progress, okay?
I don't think
for all those
skinny,
for all those kings out there, have skinny,
I think they're just fine, Shiv.
If you're
gonna find someone that's gonna appreciate your chicken legs.
Yizzy, how much do you deadlift?
Huh?
How much do you deadlift?
I don't know. I roll around with sweaty dudes, though. You want to roll with me?
I can tell. No, it's just it was a fantastic event. I look at my experience for Pokemon Saves the World in Vegas, and the atmosphere was amazing. Obviously, I do have criticisms for it. They're very small criticisms. But the overall experience, the vibe, the ambiance that I got was amazing, right? When I first walked in through VIP, it came right there. I was at the VIP lounge. I saw everything. I'm like, wow, this is gorgeous. This is beautiful, you know? Like, I saw everything. And like my only criticism is that when Lee put all those vintage Pokemon toys on that first floor, I'm like, man, he should have asked me. He should have hit me up, man. I would have crushed it. But granted, I probably wouldn't have sent it out there. I probably wouldn't have I probably wouldn't have brought it out there. Shiv's legs look bigger with his pants off. That's a lie. Who hooked up after the event?
Bro, it definitely is not your allergies, bro. It's definitely not your allergies, man.
No, what was cool is that after the event, so like we're gonna talk about outside of the event. After the event, all of us major like content creators, a few people who are like I wouldn't say fans of me, but fans of like Rev, Danny, they came to this place. We all got together. We hung out. I went on a date from a chick in Dallas. That was interesting.
You're saying it wasn't all content creators. It was like mixed, right?
Yeah. Like when we went to this place, it was a mix. Like you had
it made it sound very elitist.
No. It was open invite. Like it wasn't like this thing where it's like, hey, we're gonna keep this secretive. We're all only going to this spot. No, it's like, hey, we're going to here. If anyone comes, and then they're gonna come. You know?
Yeah, that's cool. See, that's what I like, man. Like, come on.
It's not like, dude. I walked in there. We were like, they asked us how many people. I said, I didn't have an exact figure, so Alex said 30. And they said like the most amount of people they could fit on the table is like 12. I said, hey, can we just have this section right here? Because we're just gonna have people come through. They're like, yeah, sure, screw it. So it was nice. There was people there that just enjoyed like seeing like my collection, which I thought was really cool. Because at first I was like, man, why did I even bring my cards? But then I was like, okay, there's probably like gonna be some trades that are gonna happen. So side note, Loot Box, shout out to Loot Box TV. Both John and Drew sent me a Christmas Day package with a lot of stuff in there. There was a raw near mint, probably mint. It's probably what they pulled themselves. A Neo Revelation Entei holographic. And then there was a couple of packs and a Burger King Charizard gold-plated thing that everyone knows what I'm talking about. VIP, the gold VIP. I mean, the gold Charizard card that comes in the Pokeball from Burger King.
That was 100% a bad joke.
So, first night at the VIP tower, the influencer event or whatever, I gave a lady that gold Charizard thing because like she was asking like what we were doing. I said this is a Pokemon event, and so she said, oh, like my son watches like Pokemon videos on YouTube. I said, do you know who Leonhart is? And she's like, yeah, I think I know who that is. And so she's like, and so essentially, I gave that to her. I said, give this to your son. And then when we were in VIP, there was a dad and their son. They didn't really pull anything out of their pack. And so like I gave the kid the holographic. I think it's mint, dude. I don't think I saw any print lines on that. I gave that kid the Entei. The kid didn't really realize like how crazy that was, but his dad was like, yeah. And then the two packs that it was a Dragon Ball Super pack and a Pokemon pack. Myself and Montoya's son, we opened up. We did a pack battle. His son beat me, and I gave him all the cards to that. So like that, shout out to Lootbox TV for being able to provide that kind of joy to those kids at that event. Me personally, I don't take any credit for that because I personally believe that anything that's sent to me for free, it's not mine to keep. I give that up to kids. So that's something that I thought was really cool. But yeah, we just all hung out.
If you were given a free first edition Charizard, you would give that up to a kid?
Probably. Or I would sell it for charity.
That's cool.
Yeah. It's not mine to keep.
Crazy.
No, but yeah, I went on a date. Literally at the same area that all of us were all hanging out. Yeah. That was interesting. Laura took a picture of me. Don Diego took a picture of me on my date. Yeah.
What does this girl look like?
I made a meme out of it.
What does this girl look like? She's
Indian. It was the first time I went on a date with an Indian girl. That was interesting.
Why you say it like that, dude?
Cause that was different. Plus it's like a date in Dallas. I've never been on a date outside of like my hometown. No,
guys,
it's
if
just...
you're new to this channel, I'm seeing some new faces and some familiar. But if you're new, you just smash that thumbs up.
Don't smash it. Just politely put your hand on your mouse and click like.
And subscribe. Yeah, that'd be great.
Would Shiv keep a kaboom? Nah, that's not me, man. I'm not built like that.
Are we releasing our Discord to the people yet or not?
Not yet. It's still private. So a lot of you guys are asking what COLLECTR is. It's on the middle of your screen right there. COLLECTR is a brand new app built by collectors for collectors. And essentially, it's honestly, it costs 0 cents and $0 to make an account. You don't even have to make an account. But if you make an account, it makes you verified. It's easier to put your stuff in there. It doesn't track your data. It doesn't track like extraneous data. They're not mining you for your data. But essentially, if you have any modern cards, sealed product with any TCG right now, you can literally download the app. And let me go ahead and open up the app right here and show you guys. But it's really cool. So I downloaded it. And I thought it was really sweet. You have Magic the Gathering, you have Digimon, you have Dragon Ball Z, Weiss Schwartz, Pokemon, Funko. and like you can literally go and like find a Pokemon card. There's a celebrations thing right there. You tap on it, and it shows you. It's hard to see, but it shows you the market value of the card from January 15th all the way to February 5th. And if you tap on it, you can actually like go back to even further just to see what the value is of that, and see if it's gone up or down. It's really interesting. It's basically like a portfolio-based application for your alternative assets. In this case scenario, it's for cards. And I think that's so cool.
Yeah. Are we sponsored by them?
No, we're not.
Oh, we're not. And
the reason why we put it up here is because one, don't worry about it. It's a work in progress. Shiv was working his magic. No, but essentially these are people. It's a small group of people. Lootbox and Jin. They're both Juice and Jin. They're involved with it. I was like, look, cool. I love the product, and typically speaking, I don't put logos on here unless.
You know what product I like too? Premier Trading. Jeez, that company. Woo!
I'm here talking about something serious, and you're here interrupting me again. Hold on. You can talk about that later. I'm talking about this right now. So often at times we put PNGs of people's logos on here if they're paid for sponsor, because you have to go out of your way to pay for something. In this case scenario, I put Collector right there in the front and center simply because of the fact that this is something that is going to provide you guys value. We're not making a cent off of this. It's for you. Myself and Yizzy, we have this sort of motto where we're trying to create value and we're trying to create value for you guys, so that way when you leave this podcast, you have something that you can go off of. That's why we don't really talk about we're not talking about people, right? We're not talking about people in a negative way where it's gonna hurt them, right? We're talking about something where you guys gain something from it, right? Whether it's information, whether it's a backstory, whether it's another angle of a story, that's what we're trying to do. So in this case scenario,
that's pretty cool. I can just pull it up, have my portfolio of like my sealed collection or PSA.
You don't have to go in Excel anymore. You don't have to go in Excel and type it all in. You find it. It's an easy user face. You can tap it in. Boom. There you go. They're gonna add Beckett. They're gonna add CGC. But yeah, go ahead and talk about Premiere.
No, I just thought it was funny that you wouldn't sponsor Premiere, but here you are sponsoring or here you are having.
You don't even have a PNG of Premiere yet.
Huh?
Do you have a logo? Okay,
then
when it comes, then we'll put it up.
Barks, where you at? Barks
He's probably not in here.
The person who designed Poke Tea Time logo.
Shout out to Barksy. Yeah, once you get that up, we'll have it on here. But you have to pay.
What?
You have to pay.
Hell no. It should be free. Just like Collector. Free. Because I believe in my product.
But Collector's not a store, though.
So?
What do you mean by so? They're not selling you on anything.
So?
You're selling people on something.
And?
Guys, Yizzy went from being Yizzy Pokemon to Yizzy Pokemon Scalper. That's what he evolved to. Hey, can we talk about Pokemon Legends? Can we talk about Pokemon Legends?
No, my time's up. I'm only good for an hour.
Why? What do you have to go?
Nothing. I'm just good for an hour.
Okay then.
Oh, they want our banner? Banter tea time.
Tell us about what you did.
No, tell us about your app or your date. You still talking to that chick? The Indian chick that you never dated?
No.
You're not?
I did
what happened?
date her.
Was she not good enough for you? Did she not like Pokemon? Did she not tickle your Pokeballs enough? Oh, that was a good one.
Speaking of taking Pokeballs, Yizzy, I have not forgotten that you had to ask 2 girls out.
Answered the question, Shiv. You
in
do
Orlando,
this thing
dog.
You never answered a question, all right?
Oh, no. Really.
You like talking about other stuff, and then it just confuses me.
I was going to talk about it, but you're interrupting me. You're interrupting me. It was nice. Really, really nice girl. I just think that there wasn't a connect, right? Like there wasn't the energy that I was kind of looking for.
She wasn't pushing P, huh?
No, that wasn't it.
Yo, I'm so good at this. All right, keep going.
But you still don't know what pushing P is.
Okay, there wasn't that energy.
It just wasn't that.
Have a picture of her. Can you show a picture, please?
I'm not gonna show her picture.
Why?
Cause I did that last time.
This is what the people want, all right? This is what the people want. Put up your
No.
tents, everyone. Where are the tents?
Tents?
Rob, I need you to take charge of the tents. I need to start the tent trend again. We need tents.
The tent's right there.
No, the real tents. The premier tents. When we are premier trading, when we become a distributor, and we finally get our allocations.
No one cares, dog. No one cares.
Everybody cares.
Everybody. No one.
Everyone.
N-O. No. No means no, dog.
So do you have a picture of this chick or not?
I do.
Show the people.
Okay. Peer pressure. Guys, if you're a young viewer out there, never, ever listen to peer pressure. But because Yizzy's on here, and he's being a giant girl right now.
Yeah, a big old girl.
You are.
Yizzy, I'll give you mine. Give you what? The tent? Dang, only Rob got the tent out.
Her name is Rhea.
How old is she?
22.
Not bad looking. I can't see because you're like, put it up to the camera. Hide your face, dude. Hide your face.
There we go.
You go. Oh. She's cute, man.
Yeah.
You like her?
It's just, dude, it doesn't matter if someone's very attractive or not. It's just more so for me. It's like that substance, that energy has to be there. So like I wasn't really feeling it.
Dang, was she boring?
No, she wasn't boring. She was definitely interesting. She works at JP Morgan.
Why didn't that work then, man? Give me more context.
That's really it, dude. We were there. I spoke to her. I bought her a drink. I bought myself a drink, and we talked for probably like I want to say like an hour or so. And
that's it.
We were there like from 7 to like
8
midnight.
That's not an hour, bro.
No, I'm talking about like me being at Punch Bowl because she came to Punch Bowl.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, so keep going.
And so like
she got very entertaining, Shiv. I need you to like talk spice it up,
I can't spice it up. That's just what happened.
Spice it up.
That's just what happened.
Dang, man. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Your first experience with an Indian chick wasn't that great.
I'm not upset. It was cool. It was fun.
Scroll up on the comments.
It wasn't bad. It was fun.
Yizzy, imagine. Wait. Shiv had the ultimate master plan and nobody realized it. Super convenient to have your date in the same location where everyone is at. Wait, what is he trying to say? That's Cat. Shiv told me she was boring.
No, I didn't.
What is your master plan? like that was actually his sister or something?
No, he's saying master plan in terms of collector. You're on a delay, dog.
No.
You don't pay attention to the chat.
No,
yes.
He's talking about the date.
No, Shiv had the ultimate master plan. And nobody realizes SuperDuperDani had your date in the same location as everyone is at. Oh, okay.
Huh.
Oh, as in like this is gonna make me look good because I went on a date where everyone was at. No. Okay. Let me give you some. There's more story to it. So essentially, I was gonna hang out with her on Friday. So I got there Friday, but that never happened because I day drank all day. I was tore up from the floor. Myself and Alex Hodges.
You canceled on her?
No, it just never happened. Like we were like, hey, let's see if we could actually make it happen. Like she knew that I was busy this entire weekend, but she was gonna make sure that to fit it in with my schedule, and hang out. And so, I was just messed up. At that point, it's like I don't want to be with someone if I'm like that. Myself and Alex were like that, and Alex Hodges 100% a drinker. Next day.
Alex Hodges is a drinker? Oh, I can't.
He's
see.
fun though.
I feel like he's like a straight shooter. I don't know.
No, he's a day drinker. He like starts, and then he, casually goes up. It's the way to do it, man. It's just the best way to do it. Then towards that evening,
I don't drink anymore.
Bruh, you literally drank an alcoholic drink in December, dog.
Oh, his master plan. Oh. A few specific people. Yeah, Shiv, you know what?
Yeah. I get the gist now. I get the gist. Polish.
Like, can you explain the gist to me? Like, what specific person does he want you to see in front of who? Huh? I'm asking.
I hate you guys. I hate you two both. Rob, you're
Kid
no
Amori,
longer.
I feel like Kid Amori may know, right? Maybe
Yeah,
Tap Lab.
Kid Amori knows. Rob, you're no longer allowed to stay in Yizzy's room for Collecticon. You can't mooch off the Poke Tea time anymore. That's the rule. I'm gonna go up there to the hotel. It's like, yeah, this right here, this name right here, yeah. Do not give them a double bed. It can only be, a twin size bed. No king, nothing. It has to be only twin.
Twin?
Yeah.
Why do I get punished for it?
You guys are in this. You guys are tag teaming me right now.
And how convenient! It's where everyone's at. Okay.
No, it wasn't planned like that.
How convenient! It's where everyone's at. Okay, I get it now.
Okay, now that we're back on banter, let's go back to this conversation myself and Yizzy had this a few days ago.
One thing, this is like if there's kids, put on earmuffs. Everyone earmuffs if you're a kid. But Rob once told me you can't bullshit a bullshitter. And Shiv tried to.
I'm not bullshitting though. I'm not bullshitting. Dead ass.
Come on, guys.
Dead ass. That wasn't the intent.
Come on, Shiv. You've been exposed. Come on, Shiv.
I'm not exposed.
Okay. Interesting.
No, I'm being honest. Like the thing is that if it went really well, because the thing is that
if
Sunday,
it went really well, what? If it went really well, what? What happens if it goes really well?
Then I was gonna take her out to the museum on Sunday because I didn't leave until 8 o'clock that evening on Sunday. And Alex left like that morning.
Dang, you're going to take her to a museum? That's
very classy. Right there across the. It was like right across the street. Like we were in downtown Dallas.
Why wouldn't you just hang out with her the rest of the night?
She wanted to leave too.
Dang, she wanted to leave you? Was she like, this is boring?
I think it's more so like if we were already with each other, and I feel like the bad thing was like I should have actually been to a different spot outside of what we were already doing right there, because at that point it's like she probably was like, oh, like this guy's probably wanting to hang out with his friends now.
Oh, well, was it true?
I don't know.
Were you like constantly like looking over your shoulder and see?
No. But like there would be like small, like different moments. So like 10 minutes into it, maybe 30 minutes into it, Nate and Marie came up to us. They're like, hey Shiv, we just wanted to say goodbye to you in case like you're still here or whatever on your date. And because like everyone was either leaving that night or they were leaving super early in the morning. Actually, no, everyone was leaving the next morning. Everyone left that next morning. And so like it was like, okay, well that happened. And then you had it might have been, it was Swole came up to me too. Swole Poke, Jeremy, he came up to me too. He's like, hey, my wife and I were about to leave, so he left like right then and there. But like Nate and Marie were still there when the date actually ended, so I still got to hang out with them.
Oh, that's cool. I've never met Marie.
Yeah, super nice. She's really cool. But yeah, I think that's just what it was.
Dang. And y'all didn't like text or anything afterwards? Like, hey, it was a really fun date.
Yeah.
You did?
We did. Sunday and then Monday as well.
You set your location specifically towards Dallas to go on a date with this girl.
I pulled up Bumble while I was in Dallas Friday morning while I'm at the bar, matched up with her, started talking to her. Dang. Got the digits.
Huh. Interesting.
But I do that.
Yeah, like you're the type to like get the digits really early, aren't you? Like I feel like there's few people that like to send a couple of texts, maybe do the FaceTime first, but you're like
no, it's a yes and no. It's more like for me, it's like a if I'm vibing with someone, I'll say like, hey, let's text.
Yeah. So what is your go-to?
What do you mean?
You're like, hey, I'm vibing, let's text. Is that what you send them?
No, it's more like if I'm vibing with someone, but it's also Bumble, so like I don't have my notifications on for it, and sometimes like it's weird right now where like I'll get notifications if I get matches, but I won't get notifications if I have a message sent to me. So like what will happen is that if someone messages me and I don't see it, then hours go by, and it's like I feel bad. And I do this to my friends too, like to like my close friends, like Tyler Bird, he was just in here. Like he'll message me and I probably won't see it till hours later, or I think that I responded, but it hasn't happened. So it's like, hey, I'm not on here as much. Would you like to text instead? Because most girls don't really. They think the whole asking for the Snapchat thing is too much of a fuckboy move.
Yeah, I don't have Snapchat.
I do. I use it because I'm pushing P.
Look at everybody's taking notes. Okay, Shiv, look at that.
And instead of our first date, he asked to FaceTime. Why? Because most girls get nervous. They get cold feet. So when you actually FaceTime, it's like, hey, let's FaceTime. It removes all of that. So by the time you're on your actual date, there's nothing there. It's actually.
Have you FaceTime a girl before?
Yeah.
Like that's their go-to. Most of my friends are kind of like that. The girl, like
that's my go-to.
My girl. Huh?
That's my go-to.
Oh, you asked to FaceTime?
Yes.
Wow. After how many comments?
If I feel like I'm vibing, it's like if I want to actually.
What is if I feel like I'm vibing? You keep saying that. I need more.
If the energy is great, if I like who I'm talking to, if it's cool, and if it's like, okay, this person I want to actually take out, then it's like at that point it's like, okay, let's FaceTime. That is
because my friend specifically does like he doesn't let it linger on than 3 back and forth text messages.
Like, no, I don't count that. That's not me. I don't have like a set number or anything. I base everything off a feel.
What is the longest? How about that? Let's do that.
Okay, a good example is the chick that I hooked up with on New Year's.
You like how he said that, chat?
Well, that's the most recent one, dude. So
no, it's not. The most recent one is Dallas. Fool.
Yeah, that one, but that's because we were local in an area. Like it's a public place. It's not like I had to meet this person.
Yeah, you could have said it was like 4 messages back and forth before I asked for the digits.
It just depends. They're not all girls are the fucking same, dog.
Exactly. That's why we're using specific examples.
Well, okay. So this is the reason why I asked this one on New Year's for FaceTime. Okay. So we matched up before Christmas. A few days before Christmas, we were gonna go out Christmas Eve. But she canceled because she said her friend was sick. I was like, is her friend sick or is she having cold feet? So I said, hey, let's FaceTime.
I know you keep going on and you don't answer the question. I just need to know how many back and forth messages. Like, I need a number.
I don't. Like, there's no number, dude. There's no number.
There is a number. You click on your phone. There is no number. And like, we went back and forth about 10, 15 times before I don't
do that, dude. That's just weird.
I'm asking how many it was for that specific person.
Some of it's long, dude. Some of them like
how long?
Some girls I could be talking to for like a couple of days on Tinder. Some days I could on one girl could be literally 2 messages in deep. Hey, I want your number. It's that simple.
Has that happened? 2 messages in?
Yeah.
Man, what did she say? You should take notes if it took only 2 messages.
Not all girls are the same, man. It's just what they want.
Oh, interesting. Bro, I've got so much after hours like stuff I can show and like say, but like I feel like we need a Patreon for that, you know?
No, I'm talking about this now. I'm talking about this now. I have the notes. I have the notes. I have the notes. I have the notes. Yizzy, one word. It will remind you instantaneously.
Probably.
Rotation.
Oh, you were talking about Logan Paul, like he lets all his girls. Yo, I think rotation. I think rotation.
Hold on. But your personal experience with it, with someone who just came back.
I never put people
no, not you specifically, but someone that you used to be involved with specifically.
I mean, I have a lot of friends that like, not a lot of friends, but I've known friends.
It starts with a K. It starts with a K, dog. We talked about this on the phone.
What are you talking about?
Hey, Shiv, I just found out that this what's her face is talking to and doing this stuff with multiple dudes, and they don't know about each other.
Wait, why is that important?
We're talking about rotations now.
But why is that important? I don't understand.
Because we're talking about now it's banter. There's nothing about banter is important. We're talking about rotations.
Like
so in this case scenario, the guys don't know each other. or that they know that they're in a rotation. That's wrong. Yes, rotations are disgusting.
Yeah, but we shouldn't.
But you
like,
have to let
call
everyone
people out.
know. You have to let everyone know. You have to let everyone know.
No, you can't.
Yes, you
I'm not gonna
do.
say names. I think that's
No,
pretty
don't say names.
disrespectful
Just
to
let them
someone.
know from the jump. Like, hey,
You
you're
were
in a
just
rotation.
saying someone I know that starts with a K. Like clearly I know who it is, but you can't. I think it's disrespectful to call people's name out, Chef. You shouldn't do that.
I didn't call their name out.
Yeah.
I had to
Rotations
remind you
pretty.
though.
Huh?
I had
No,
to
I
remind you
knew
though.
instantaneously because we talked about it. But you
Then
shouldn't.
why'd you play dumb?
Huh?
Then why'd you play?
I'm
I didn't
saying
say the
that
name.
that's not playing dumb. That's giving you a cue that like we shouldn't call people out
We
like
didn't
that.
call anyone out.
Yeah, you did. You were just like
We
so
were
a
talking about
person you
Kang.
know
We were
starts
talking
with a
about Kang.
K.
We're talking about Kang,
Huh?
man. We're talking about Kang. Kang's been keeping
No,
people
I'm
in
talking about
rotation.
you, man. You shouldn't do stuff like that.
I didn't do anything
You shouldn't
wrong.
call people's name out.
I didn't
We
say
can talk
anyone's name
about
out.
the person, talk about the situation, but you
I
shouldn't
tried to
put
talk about the
people's name out.
situation, but you didn't want to talk about it.
I don't want to talk about the person's name, man. You can't.
Just
you
like
can't put. You gotta learn, man. That
Bruh.
you can't call people's name out, especially put their first letter of their name out.
You could have just easily said, I don't want to talk about it.
That's what I'm telling you right now. Don't talk about it.
Okay, then we're not going to talk about it. But it's not fair for you to say
You
that
already
after.
put it out there. That's
It's
what I'm
not
telling
fair.
you to not
It's
do
not
it ever
fair.
again, fool.
It's not fair. It's not fair for you to say that when you and Rob were saying what you guys were just saying. It's
Saying
not fair.
what? How you were like in front. Bro, that's been the ongoing. Everybody in the chat knows. That's been an ongoing joke for the past, like, since the beginning of time. What are you talking about, Shiv?
I don't want it to be a joke anymore. I'm over it. I don't want to have a conversation about it. It's done.
It's clearly done. Wait, I'm a young worth over 150 and got 50.
Oh my god. This guy. Andy's funny. Do you get that reference?
No.
Andy, you need to you need to make that shirt.
It was Krusty from The Simpsons.
Okay.
Yeah,
Next
I don't know.
next banter topic. Next banter
Huh?
topic. Have you ever slid in someone's
Leaving
DMs?
names out of audio parts. It doesn't. I mean, like the name wasn't said. I just don't want to like call people out just in case it gets out there.
I was gonna say the name.
I know you weren't, but like it's. Yeah.
I never say people's names.
What else? Yeah.
This guy Yizzy has though. No, Shivam, have you ever been to San Diego?
No, cause like that was. Well, I mean, it's out now, but like that was told into me in confidential. You know what I'm saying? Like it shouldn't be on here.
Oh, okay. Hey, it is what it is.
And plus, you approved like the beginning of the podcast of like us saying that name.
Yeah, that one back then, yeah.
Yeah, you approved it back then. You're
Actually,
like,
no,
"Huh,
it
it's
just
actually
kinda- it
pretty
just-
funny."
Oh yeah, it was, yeah. No, but next topic. Have you ever slid into someone's DMs on Instagram?
No,
You haven't?
no. Well, I mean, like, what justifies us slide in someone's DMs?
With the intention of like
Oh, no, never.
not hooking up, just like getting their digits because you're attracted to them.
Oh, no.
Andy was down bad today though. I saw him like a girl's post, and I'm like, "Yep, I
you
know
already
why he
know
liked this
my
person's
stance
post."
on like dating in the community and dating like.
I don't know, man. You were down bad today. I saw you like a post of someone that you called me out on.
Who? Oh,
Amber
Who?
Oki. Amber Oki.
yeah, dude. You have no idea. Every time like her like pops up on my feed or whatever, and I look, like literally half of y'all simps in the chat liked her video. her post.
Yeah, all of
I'm
these
like-
guys right here. All these guys are guilty
Yeah, I
of
was like,
it.
Tap Lab liked it. I was
Yes.
like- you know what? Kang liked it. Johnny liked it. Wait, like half of these people follow me.
Dude, Yizzy's now Yizzy has like broken the levees. Dude, he's going after everyone in the chat right now. It's not me anymore.
Dude,
He's going
just
after
because
all
I
y'all.
like a photo doesn't mean
That was not a photo. That was a reel.
I don't remember. Wait. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. I see. That's how much I don't remember.
I DM'd you because it said 3
my
hours
likes
ago.
are equally
I'm like,
treated.
bro, how is this man gonna like this chick's post and not even call me when I told him to call me back today?
I like that post. Like, it wasn't today.
No, it was today. Deadass. I sent it to you.
No,
It came out
the
today.
I remember seeing her photo. I don't know if it was today or not.
Oh, so Yizzy be liking multiple pictures now. Okay.
I mean, if I like, I like a lot of people. So I like Claire's pictures. I like Tap Labs. I comment on Tap Lab's story. Ask Tap Lab. He leaves me on read all the time.
Andy's like, I only like two girls posting a cat.
I'll say something and Andy just looks at it and then just never responds.
Dude,
or like
a lot of these dudes in here are down bad.
He'll be like, K. That's probably why you don't get any chicks, because you don't talk to them, Tap Lab.
No, he does.
He
does.
If you ain't already talking to your homies, you know
Andy was telling me about his potential escape. I have to catch up with him. No, Andy.
I don't know who that is. Amber Aoki? You don't know who Amber Aoki is?
I thought it was Amber Oki.
Oh, Amber Oki. I don't know. It's probably Amber Oki.
She knows us. She already talks about it. We're pre-approved. We have a piece of content of Yizzy calling me out for being a simp for Amber Oki.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I put it up on the IG.
Mm.
Yizzy never DMs you? True.
That's a lie. That's cap. I'll pull it up right now.
Dude, Andy caps so much, man. Today it's all been capped.
I'll pull it up right now. I've already exposed Shiv about the Aoki stuff.
Dude, Matt's in here being down bad. Andy in here being down bad. Tyler Bird's in the chat. My bro. He's going to be with me in LA.
Mm.
We're going to be there for like a week.
1 week?
Yeah. I think I have a date there already.
Stop. You know where is the easiest to get a date? Freaking Dallas, man. Like Texas? Bro, like seriously, the first night I was in like Texas, like 12 matches. It was crazy. I never get that in Alabama, if you're wondering. Shiv,
Andy, you're outing yourself.
Huh?
I said Andy's outing himself.
What is he saying? Wait, what? I only like Claire's and Laura's post today. Anything else I claim I did cap. Wait, how is he? Wait, I don't get it.
Nah, Basic Train ain't down bad. Lucaria Forever ain't down bad. But some of these guys in here are down bad. We see it. We see it. We see it. That's the only reason why this podcast is like still functioning, because it's just two simps and a podcast with a bunch of other simps who watch us simp.
I ain't no simp.
Yeah, you are.
I mean,
bro, I caught you today.
I'll be a simp with you, Shiv.
Huh?
I say to make you feel better, I'll simp with you.
Bro, I caught you.
Huh?
I caught you today.
What? Okay. What simp? How am I simping? Because I like the girl's photo.
It wasn't
That's
a photo.
called simping.
Yeah,
if you like a girl.
Okay. You okay?
If you like a girl's photo, you're simping. Is that what we're doing now? Is that what we're doing now, Shiv? Huh?
You're putting words in my mouth, but you know you were simping. You know it right here. You know it in here. It's like, damn, I'm a simp.
Nah, I can't simp. It's not anything to simp.
Okay, Cap. Okay, we need to change we need to change Yizzy's name to Yizzy Simpin.
That was bad. That was really bad.
It was very bad.
Terrible.
It was very bad. Yizzy, have you gone on any dates as of late?
No.
You download any dating apps?
I have it, but it's just like I don't like put too much time into it. I don't put too much faith in it anymore. It's just
my dad said if I'm not like dating anyone by the time I'm 30, he's gonna try to get me an arranged marriage. I said hell no.
Leaving thirsty comments, DM is sipping. Okay, then I don't simp. I've never left a thirsty comment.
Yeah, it's not like you were like barking in some girl's DMs. That'd be kind of weird.
Barking in some girl's DMs?
Yeah. Like simping.
What do you mean?
Like how dogs act when they see a treat, like salivating, barking.
Oh, yeah, no.
Because I see dudes who do that.
And then like, I don't know. I don't want to date in a community, so it like doesn't make sense, you know? It's just a waste of time.
But when we're in Orlando, don't forget, you have to use Pokemon pickup lines. 2 chicks of my choosing.
Okay. I mean, it's just gonna not go anywhere, so.
Oh, okay.
Why are you excited about it?
Because I'm gonna get it all in footage.
We need Shiv's sisters for pro tips. Why Shiv's sister?
Because she got engaged Saturday. She's my baby
How old
sister
is,
too.
how old is your sister?
A year younger than me.
Wow.
Yeah.
She's a year younger than you?
Yeah.
Dang. So you can date on Arceus. I played Arceus. It's pretty fun. I'm like almost done. I kind of slowed down a little bit and started playing other games just because like all my friends finished it and I'm just like, I'm so behind. So I got not discouraged, but then I was just like,
I played like 5 minutes of it.
At least you guys haven't catfished someone.
Yeah. I'm sexy. I don't have to
No, I've
catfish
never
anyone.
catfished anyone. What?
I said I'm sexy. I don't need to catfish anyone. Look at me. Ahaha. Yeah, that's true. It's cringe. I sometimes screenshot it and then I'll send it to people. So if you're actually in
How
someone's
are you being
comments,
thirsty? What do you mean thirsty? How?
people being thirsty in Pokemon accounts,
Yeah.
like they're in the comment section, be like, "I love you."
Oh, you mean Marissa choose Whatnot lives?
Yeah, yeah. And here you are calling out people's names.
Bro, her Whatnot lives are wild, man.
They are wild.
Yeah, it's crazy. A lot of thirsty dudes in there.
Hey, but
Huh?
good for her for making money.
They put up, man. They put up that money.
Yeah, yeah.
You got nothing to say? Cat caught your tongue, huh?
I can't
What are you
say
thinking
anything.
about, man?
Nothing.
Why are you
I'm just making
smiling?
sure. I'm just making sure that this conversation doesn't go the way I don't want it to go.
I mean, no. I was just talking about the Whatnot.
Okay.
People do that, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, like she's already like NFSW, right? Not suitable for it. Yeah, NSFW, like her content in general.
She's really
So,
nice though.
add that with a couple of Whatnot auction of cards. You know what I'm saying?
But
Get
it's
a
not
little
just her. It just it happens everywhere. Like it doesn't matter if you have NSFW.
What?
Just read any 100 Charizards comment. Andy.
Yeah, but the way I look at it, I just broke my keyboard, man.
Good. Shouldn't be rolling around dude so much.
Yeah, I mean, like, is there any difference that compared to like, okay, do you get a premium price based off your clout per se? Like, if people do breaks, you know?
Are you asking me if I put a premium price on, if I did breaks, would I put a premium price based on my clout?
Mm-hmm. So if a Team Rocket pack goes for, or like a base set pack typically goes for $500, is it wrong for you to ask for $650 a pack?
No.
Okay, so would it be wrong for her to have a premium on certain cards that she's getting, you know?
No.
I don't know the answer. I'm just
I think
asking.
business is business, dog. Like everyone is more than, like, they know what things are worth. Like, I'm sure
'Cause
everyone's gone window shopping before. I know people
I
compare
personally
prices all
don't
the time.
if freaking Dwayne the Rock Johnson opens my Team Rocket pack or like
I'd pay.
Neo Genesis pack,
I'd pay.
I'm not expecting to pay something I can pay off Amazon, or not Amazon, eBay, you know? I'm not expecting the same price personally. That's
I'm
kind of
not.
how I look at it. Like if we were to like go to the extreme of someone famous, like super like a S tier celebrity, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's just like a random food for thought. But it's an hour and 30. All right, Shiv, signing off. I'll see you later. You suck. Thanks for exposing the person that you weren't supposed to
No
expose.
one knows who I was talking about.
I don't care,
dude.
man. I don't care. You went too far. You went too far this time. I'll see you. I'll see you later.
If you don't come back right now, I'm gonna say that person's name.
I'm taking a shower.
Man, this guy's about to go star the next.
We're rolling. I'm gonna see you in Orlando, and we're rolling, Shiv.
Don't say
We're
that. Pause. We're not rolling at all. You'll do
we're
that with
rapping.
Rob. You'll do that with Rob.
Because
you're gonna share.
See who wins.
No, you're gonna be sharing a room with Rob, and that's what you guys are gonna do. I have my own room. Yeah, guys. Well, that was our podcast episode. I don't think this podcast was cohesive, but yeah. This is what we do. This is our normal podcast. I mean, hey, it happens. It happens. I'm here to answer any of you guys' questions. We're here. It's 10:30. I'm more than happy to answer.
Frankenstein, I swear. Ugh.
Huh?
I look like Frankenstein. All right, let's sign off, Shiv. I'm done. I'm gonna
We already
take a
signed
shower.
off. The video's done.
Go and whatnot. I'm gonna sell some cards.
You've been saying that for like 2 weeks now, and you haven't sold squat, dog.
What?
You've been saying that for 2 weeks, and you haven't sold squat.
Yeah. I went live once last week, which is terrible.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go live. If I don't sell crap, I don't sell crap.
He's not. He's not gonna sell anything. You know what he's gonna do? He's gonna pick up his Nintendo Switch and play Pokemon Unite, because he wants to go to Pokemon Worlds as a Pokemon Unite competitor.
Yeah, dude. I want to jump on a team though. I don't want to make my own team.
Hit up A Drive.
No, I don't want to team up with A Drive.
Well, no, he's a cool guy.
He'll probably have like a better team. I want someone low key. I don't want someone like A Drive. You know. Like,
Does a Rock collect Geodude or Machamp?
Better than me. I just want someone low key.
I think the Rock probably collects Geodude.
All right, Shiv, I gotta go. I gotta set up for my life.
All right, sign us off.
Ready, guys? Sips up. Deuces. You're not gonna do it.
Do it with energy, dog.
You're not. You don't even have your cup up.
I'm eating.
Okay.
Look, you're allowed to eat, and I'm not.
Deuces. I'm out. See you guys. Have a good day.
Bye.
Dude, sleep well.
This guy, every single time.
And you suck, Shiv.
This guy, every single time. Laura's doing a first edition break. Yeah, I saw. I don't know if that impacted the overall stream of this podcast because she did it today. But hey, good for her. Yeah, I saw. It was at the same time too. It started at the same time. I wonder how it's going. But I'm here to answer your questions on anything that we discussed tonight. He's not going to read the chat. He's gone. He's gone for good. You guys are just stuck with me now. I'm the captain now. Yeah, it's different now. I'm eating on the podcast. Every single week, that D-bag is always eating. And I'm never allowed to eat. Nah, that changed today. Also, Yizzy was supposed to be on a phone call with myself and Yukang. So, yeah, that dude sucks. I can't say the name. It's no one that's in the community. There we go, Kim Kardashian. Yizzy's talking about Kim Kardashian. So in summary, I think that's a good way to do it. We'll start to have summaries towards the end of the podcast. So in summary, I personally believe that Leonhart's Pop Up Shop was a success. And it's only going to make events in the future a lot better. I think that anyone who's making a complaint should have never opened their pack if they did get a pack. Because if they totally hated the entire experience, why would you open the pack? I would demand a refund right away. And issue a complaint on the spot. But their criticisms are very valid. Dating, yeah, dating's dating. Bumble's Bumble. I don't know what kind of stuff Yizzy was on. How many back and forths do you have to have? Nah, dog. You just feel it out. You feel it out. You're not gonna ask someone like message too in where it's like, hi, how are you? Good. What's your number? Boom, there you go. So it's not going to be as easy like that all the time. It's not going to be as easy. And that's pretty much it. If you guys are wanting to talk more about having certain topics in terms of banter, in terms of conversational pieces, myself and Yizzy, we had just made a Discord for the Poke Tea Time podcast. We will be making it public, hopefully this week, so that way all of you guys are able to interact with myself and Yizzy. A lot of you guys that are in here, we want you guys to be involved. Myself and Yizzy will be fully involved with the channel, on the Discord channel. So that way we hear what you guys have to say, because what you guys have to say is super important. But besides that, God, I'm not sick. I've had this cough for like the past 2 months now. It sucks. But besides that, I hope you guys have a good rest of the evening. Kang, I will get on a Discord call with you after this. And that's pretty much it. I hope you guys have a good rest of the evening and good night. Sips up, deuces, and we're out. See ya on the flippity flop. See you on the